Hey guys, how's it going? Today is day 16 of VEDA. Today I'm going to be doing the 90s Kid Tag. Woo! I'm so excited. So I took a few of the questions that other people were doing in the tag and I put a few of my own, changed it up a little bit to make it interesting, so I hope you guys are ready. Question number 1, what year were you born? I was born in 1991. Question number 2, what is your favorite Disney Channel original movie, or DCOM? My favorite DCOM was Brink. Do any of you guys know what I'm talking about or remember that movie at all? It's about a bunch of kids who are soul skaters. They're led by this guy named Andy Brink, and they skate for the joy of skating and nothing else. They absolutely love it. After I saw that movie, I begged my mom to go and buy me a pair of skates so I could become a soul skater. That didn't happen. Question number 3, what was your favorite cartoon? So speaking of skating, my favorite cartoon was Rocket Power. There were these 4 kids. There was Reggie, Otto, Twister, and Sam, which they called Squid because he was the new kid. And they would go out and do these awesome X Game sports like skating and snowboarding and so many things, surfing. Oh, it was amazing. There was my obsession with wanting to be a professional skater in the X Games. Where did my life go wrong? Question number 4, what was your favorite food of the 90s? My favorite food would definitely have to be Lunchables. And you had like the pizza or the crackers. I really like the cracker one. That was probably my favorite. But now they still have Lunchables, but they're like really weird. They're like special chicken wraps and sub sandwiches, and it's not your classic Lunchable. Question number 5, what was your favorite drink? My favorite drink would definitely have to be those Kool-Aid Squeeze-Its. They had those, they were like in a bottle, and there were different flavors. I remember red. Red was definitely my favorite. Red isn't a flavor, that's a color. But I called it red. And it had those twist tops on top, and you would like twist them off. And me and my cousins, my grandma she always had them in her fridge. Whenever we would go down there, we'd always have a squeeze it before we'd go out and play. And we'd twist the top off and put it in our mouth and pretend like it was a mouthpiece. I don't know why. Number 6, what is your favorite game show? My favorite game show would probably have to be Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was a cross between Jeopardy and Indiana Jones. You had about 6 teams with the coolest t-shirts. There was like red dragons and like green snakes. That's probably not even one of the teams, something like that. And they had mouthpieces and helmets because it was intense. The first thing they had to do was cross a moat, and then they would get to the Steps of Knowledge, where they would listen to Olmec, which was a giant talking stone. And he would tell a story about an ancient civilization, and you had to remember details of that story because then they would ask you questions. And the more questions you got right, the further down the Steps of Knowledge you would go. And I think the last 2 teams that got to the bottom of the Steps of Knowledge got to go into the Temple Games, which were another series of physical activities where you'd have to climb things, build things, stuff like that to retrieve these pendants. And the more pendants you had would give you more lives when you actually got into the temple. Because when you get into the temple, you have to retrieve an artifact of some sort, and there's these temple guards that jump out at you, and you have to give them a pendant because they take one of your lives. And if you get the artifact and you make it out alive, you actually get a massive prize. I remember they used to give kids bikes and trips to resorts and things like that. It was insane. I wanted to be on that show so badly. Really interesting. My freshman year of university, in my dorm, in the lobby, for some reason there was a giant Olmec, statue, just in the lobby. Alright, that brings me to my final question. Question number 7. What was your favorite TV show? Power Rangers! The Pink Ranger was my absolute favorite. When I was a kid, I actually asked my parents if they could change my name to Kimberly because I was that obsessed with the Power Rangers. Yeah. I dressed up as both the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger 2 different years for Halloween. I had little toys that I'd play with. I would watch every single episode. I would watch the movies. I loved the Power Rangers. Stop. Alright, thanks for watching this video. I would like to tag my best friend Layla, XOZoobsXO, to do the 90s Kid Tag. What were some of your favorite things about the 90s? Tell me in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. No! Ah! Set up a second channel with daily vlogs.
I'm really thinking about that. I already had a channel name picked out.